Here we go, PSGL Monaco. Not much more needs to be said. If you haven't seen their previous episode, guys, on screen now, go watch it, link in the top right. Before we jump into potential spoilers, so go see what happened. But let's get into this one. Like, subscribe, and let's start off with qualifying. Now, let's get into it. Monaco is a specialist circuit. Now, last game, we were very quick around here, so I'm hoping to, recreate and bring back some of that form. But last year, what we did do was put it in the barrier in qualifying, thus ending my hopes of having a decent race. So we're looking to try and hopefully avoid making the same mistake twice. Now, early signs were not particularly encouraging based off practice. There's a drifting meta through the hairpin, which can gain you, I'd say half a second to 8/10. It really can vary that much. And if you don't do it, you're going to lose time. Now, my driving style and the way I am, I just cannot drift to save my life. I've tried it and it just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to just hope that in the actual lobby, other people don't do it. So in the meantime, we've had an okay lap, a bit scruffy here and there, brushed a few walls, had a bit of traffic. It's definitely what you'd call a banker by, the true term of the word. Wow, and the best time is a 107.0. Yeah, if you don't drift, it's game over. See if I run out of deployment. Let's see. I want to push the battery a lot this time. Now, the fact P1 is a 1:07 flat is a massive concern. So we'll give it another crack and look to improve. We go sideways through turn 1 as the back end gets all kinds of loose. We use a decent bit of battery up the hill as we had a bit left over on that first run, so we could definitely lean on the battery more, enough to worry about running out. Sector 1, 18.1, nothing special, not terrible by any means, but this is the corner where if you just don't drift, you're not going to make time. We do find a little bit of time actually through there, just taking a better line myself, and we're going to enter the tunnel about 2/10 up. So finding time, but we need more than this obviously to try and get anywhere near a 1:07.0. We're sitting on a 1:08.4 right now, so never mind. In validation, we cut the Nouvelle chicane, but I'm going to finish the lap anyway. I just want to see what the time would have been and where the lap time needs to be found. And we do actually nail the swimming pool complex. Into La Rascasse, we also get the car stopped nicely, found a corner, tidy enough, and we are going to go 6/10 quicker. So there was.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Where would that lap have put me?
7.7 would put you P10. You can use a lot more battery.
Now on my next lap on the third run, I realised quite late Sachani was making his way through, so not exactly ideal. Let's use more battery. Got in his way a little bit there, but anyway, that's the nature of the beast around Monaco. Now, we know there's time to find. Let's go chase it. 107.7 is the target, if not beyond. Turn 1 this time, we don't lose the back end, but I go a bit tight on entry and I leave myself a bit short on the exit. Even still, we've improved in this first sector and we found some time. We flick it right through Casino and we're up in sector 1 by a decent margin, 18.0. Shit. Double shit. However, I instantly shoot myself in the foot in the very next 2 corners and we lose,
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
I want to say a couple of tenths, an easy couple of tenths, 2-3 tenths probably, because, we could have gained. Instead, we lost time on our advantage. Nouvelle chicane, we keep it within track limits and we find some time and we now head through to back. Also finding a bit more on the exit as we're now 3/10 up. Through swimming pool, just throwing the car over these curbs and now into La Rascasse, second gear. Ran in a little bit deep there, so we had to pull up and just get a bit more turn in, so we lose a bit of time. At the last corner, up to the line, we find half a second and it's a 1:07.9. Threw away a lot of time on that. There's not a lot more than that 1:07.7. 0, 4 and a 3. 0, 4, 3. I'm just losing 8/10 in the middle.
Yeah.
Pretty much. My first and last are there. Give or take. So losing 8 tenths in the middle, we know there's about 2 or 3 with those 2 mistakes we made in Mirabeau and also the hairpin. In the meantime, Laminin went through and stacked it straight away on the last lap of qualifying. Right, let's see what happens. In the meantime, we're going to get things underway and we're going to try and hopefully just get an ideal lap time and put it all together. So, turn 1, let's see if we can try and get a better line through here. We brake super late, get good rotation, but the back end just slips a little on the way out and we don't quite gain. You can see we're just matching basically our previous first sector. Into Casino we go. We find a bit. Oof. Well, that's that. Would have gone quicker there. We was definitely knocking on the door of a 17 first sector, which is right up there, you know, right on the money where you want to be. And we had those 2 corners coming up where the lap time was. So, yeah, nothing to really write home about. I mean, look, the gaps speak for themselves. Qualifying here, it's just a meta circuit. I don't agree. I can't drive the meta. I can't drift. So it's a bit of an irrelevant qualifying for me around here. So I reckon I could have done like a 107.5, but that still wouldn't have done much for us. So you can see we're way off pole and we're going to be towards the back. So not a good qualifying. Anyway, let's get into the race.
The others are putting in like 0.5, so 9.5.
I'll do that 0.2. Starting hard. Okay, varied selection of tyres.
Yeah, there's a lot of mediums.
Was there a few jump starts there, or was there like a few host starts? Because, oh my god, I saw a few cars move.
Yeah, 2 jump starts.
Yeah. Oh, on the inside curb has no grip. Not exactly ideal. I am one of the few hard tyre runners, it seems, if not the only one. So, yeah, just trying to get through the start and take it easy as we get a little bit caught up here with some traffic into Mirabeau. Oof, Jesus. Lucky escape there, really lucky. Now though, down to the hairpin. Ah, right. Oh, I got lucky once, didn't get lucky twice.
You're the only hard runner. There's a lot of damage already.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
So, in the meantime, Damien goes through and we drop down to last place. We have damage on the hards as well, which isn't ideal now. I'm going to put softs on and save mediums. Or I got 2 mediums to be fair.
2 cars will be serving drive-throughs.
So there was actually a pair of jump starts which I noticed in the background. Anyway, this is not ideal in terms of our overall race strategy. Nothing I can do there, unfortunately.
I mean, you can stay out for now and see if it works, but if you put in...
No, let's go in, get done. Just drive on my own. If we'd started softs and mediums, we could have potentially gone hards to the end, but I took this choice and it's backfired on the first lap. Not ideal, but... Do we only have 16 drivers?
Yep.
Wow, not full good for Monaco.
Nope, never is. No one likes driving it.
Damn. Okay.
Alright, we'll be doing 1 more stop today. 1 stop left in this strategy.
There's me thinking, oh wow, P13 qualifying's not too bad to be fair, considering the pace, and then yeah, it's only, this is not even a full grid. No wonder. So we passed Ryan Grob, who DNF'd from the session.
Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
That has to be a 4.
There's no way. I think any other day that is a safety car. There's no freaking way. Oh my god, it's actually not a full safety car.
They're all pitting as well.
I legit think 9 out of 10 times you are getting a safety car there. That's mental.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag.
Hopefully a few people might have got done on that.
Nope. There is the Sauber, second Sauber, he hasn't pitted. So he might back everyone up right now.
I could tell my pace was slow in time trial and this is confirming it. And it's not set up, it's just I'm slow around here. Saying that last game.
Okay, the second Sauber is holding some people up.
Okay, I'm driving better now. We're probably going to hit the crossover on tyre wear soon, and I'll start dropping back again.
As long as you keep doing consistent laps, you'll be fine. I think Sasha has damage. You've caught him a lot.
Is that the second Sauber that pit?
Yeah.
What tyres did you start on?
Mediums. Probably put the bias forward, and then you probably have a balance changed with it.
To be fair, I don't know why I was on 53 on qualifying bias, that's my bad. Could have started like way under on fuel as well. Oh, whoops, first one.
If you want to switch to hards right now, you probably could undercut Marcel because he hasn't pitted yet. Because these tyres just look awful now.
Yeah, they feel awful. So after a bit of a boring and not really much happening phase, Damien's on fresh tyres. My mediums are now starting to fade, but we do have an objective, and that's to undercut Marcel Biega, who is in the V-carb.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
If my memory serves me correctly. So we're going to box, and we're going to basically head back onto the hard tyre, which we started the race on, because it's going to have no wear, it's going to be fresh, and we can basically take that all the way to the end. So essentially, you know, our original strategy inverted. How's point 2 green? Another little bug in this game. So you have to get 0-0 to get a purple stop. Also, Sasha Neeb has a time penalty, so there's a few things that just started to creep up, which we might be able to get a few pieces from.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit, or receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Second warning.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down, let's get it done.
There's not going to be a safety car. Not enough cars.
This whole pack behind Marcel is getting a bit feisty though. That's your only hope right now.
Now, I said we could get a few pieces from this, but I've now got myself a penalty. So, yeah, I'm definitely feeling a bit desperate at this stage and just a bit, you know, hopeless, because this, yeah, got taken on my lap 1 and haven't been able to do much. So, anyway, we're still trying to push and make things happen. Sasha Neeb, as I mentioned, has got a penalty. There's a few potential other ones ahead. Also, others close on track limit. So, we're going to keep turning the wheel and just see what we can get. We get another warning as we start to close in now on the cars ahead very, very, very quickly.
But you're going to be undercutting Marcel now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, J pit.
Fastest lap.
I will see.
On to mediums.
You're on mediums.
I can't take turn 1 and 3rd. It's impossible.
I think Jay's just trying something.
I was thinking about that last lap. What if I were to box for my last medium now and try and undercut them all?
Yellow flag.
Oh. Hello.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
He has damage.
Now, I don't know what the hell happened to Boba in the tunnel, I think, of all places, but he got damage, so my teammate in trouble, so we should be able to gain the place. Well, almost followed him into the water. Very easy mistake to make. Anyway, we go through, and we're now P12. Now, look at the gap to Sasha and Damien, by the way. It's really come down. We've been catching lap after lap after lap. I've been driving really well. I've really got the car dialed in. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling quick. And we're closing in here, which is really encouraging. And we're going to have, you know, better tyres than some of these guys. In the meantime, you can see Marcel Biega, who's done this entire race on mediums, eventually bails. And that's the guy I was undercutting. I actually ended up catching him instead. Also, JST, of course, as you saw, pit and is now within 2 seconds of us behind on fresh mediums. P10 right now. Sasha's got 6 seconds. Oh wait, not quite. I've got 3 seconds. I need to close in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Need to get 3.
Jay's gonna pass anyway.
I mean, you took 7/10 out of Sasha. That lap.
Just that sort of pace. I can't. It's hard to stop when the difference is that much pace that he's got right now. And that's literally it. You know, it's a tricky thing to pull off, but it could happen. You know, it could happen. Right now, we are 1.3 seconds, 1.1 seconds now away from getting a point. Sasha damage, double penalty, but Jay's pressuring.
He does have a 100% battery, so he could just blast it past you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much, really. And that's ultimately what could hurt us. You can see I'm very low on the battery. We hold on for now, but my turn 1 wasn't great. My tyres are starting to die off, and compared to Jay's fresh mediums, he's got the advantage. He's got the charge on the battery. He goes down the inside. Oh, I don't have the grip. I had to yield. I had to let it go because I just don't have the raw grip to go around the outside or hang something around there. So Jay goes through. We can hope maybe he battles with, you know, Damien. Also up ahead, of course, Sasha, Neeb, and potentially something happens and we can pick up a piece or two. So in the meantime, we can see Damien there lets him through. So not sure if we'll get the same treatment. Mind letting me through, mate? Wait, I don't have the IS. Damn. Scarf damage.
I think he does on the front right. There is an Aston out there in P7 who has no front wing.
So that's interesting. That's very interesting because he's not too far. You can see on the mini-map heading through the swimming pool section. So this could be game on. In the meantime, Sasha, Jay battling side by side through the swimming pool. Somehow they all get through. But right now I'm trying to find the place to go to try and put a move on Damien. We go around the outside of LVLRacing, but not quite enough room. Oh, damn it. These cars are too big for Monaco. Not enough momentum either to really get in front. So, yeah, you can see he has a bit of a poor turn 1. So we're going to try again. We've got plenty of charge. So we're going to try and pick a line. But I just can't get enough alongside to make a move. We keep pressuring all the way through here to try and make a pass. But I just can't quite get the rear traction. That's what happens now at this stage when you have very worn tyres. Okay, never mind. And that's exactly what I mean. The back end there just getting loose. But right now you can see the state of play. Damien's got a 3-second time pen, so it's a level playing field. Right now we're P11. If we pass Damien, we're in the points. It's as simple as that. So we have to make this pass. We have to make this overtake, and we are looking at a point, which is a decent result for this race, to be honest.
You're gonna catch that Aston with no front wing, I think.
Oh crap, I just can't see a thing. Another warning as we pressure Damien, but I couldn't see through the Nouveau chicane properly, and obviously he cut it, so I cut it with him because I took the exact same line as him. So just trying to find the move. He hits the barrier, we go to the outside again at LVLRacing, but I try and go for a switchback. Doesn't really work again due to lack of tyre grip. Oh man, so difficult. And I am just trying to throw the kitchen sink and just find something. Again, we're close. We have a look at the hairpin, but he breaks late enough that I can't go down the inside, so we're going to have to keep ticking away.
The Aston has a pen as well.
So we're looking at potentially P9 as we go for the send into LVLRacing. Oh, clipped the wall on the inside. Crap, I had him there as well. He just pinched me enough that I lost momentum on the inside. My right rear clipped the barrier. And that was so unfortunate because I really caught him by surprise there. That was a beautiful send into LVLRacing, and I thought I caught him by surprise. Instead, we've got Linus who's got some damage, and everyone goes through, unfortunately. We try to get the switch back. Okay, hello. Why can't I just get through cleanly? Why have I got to get the shit? Can't leave any more room. Let everyone else through without a fight. And now Marcel's on my ass. Fantastic. Now, the reason Linus fought me hard is if we flash back to qualifying on my in-lap here, I got caught napping, and he wasn't too happy about that. So, yeah, apologies. I'll get P10 as long as I finish behind Sasha. Oh, no, no more. Not anymore. Not anymore. But unfortunately, that mistake right there cost me the race. I was pushing hard. I lost so much time from getting stuck behind. I had to catch back up. And by pushing hard, I got another couple of warnings. What, the dead race? And unfortunately that sealed our fate, and it was really, really annoying because P8 was right there. Oh, I hate that so much. Drifting meta needs to get in the bin, big time. Oh, there we go. That was a really frustrating, annoying race. Obviously, didn't drive that well considering I got 6 seconds of penalties. But to be fair, I'll give myself a pat on the back. I didn't get any damage and actually drove really well for the most part. I didn't even have any big moments. And part of the reason I got the penalties is because I was actually trying to push to recover. And I did get myself in a position to do so, but unfortunately at the end, one too many warnings and a little bit too much tyre wear to make anything happen. Either way, we tried. It is what it is. I probably won't race this track again in this game because, yeah, the drifting's horrific. So, disappointed. You'd love to see a Monaco League race, but not that way with, you know, drifting, meta, exploits. So, yeah, go to the next one, guys. On screen, in the meantime, you would have had the post-race results, also the standings, and yeah, I believe my first non-points finish of the season since Australia. So, actually, no, Kota, I think. Either way, not ideal. We go again next time. So yeah, guys, cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe. A big shout out to the members, as always, of the channel. Check out the 2 videos on screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.